All right, we're back. Let's get a rear end under this unit. Should be super easy to do. Watts link conversions, not typically hard. It has been a minute since we've done a Watts link conversion, probably 2015. This new rear end that we have, well, it's not new. I've been using it for a few years now, but I haven't ran anything other than Watts link since then. So usually it's all factory brackets, good control arms, bolted in, move on. So it shouldn't be too bad. This rear end is set up for all options. Like you could put it in a 76 Impala, square body Crown Vic, 2002, a newer Crown Vic. We got our Watts link brackets, some shortened control arms that are plated up, ready to go. So yeah, should be a piece of cake. And bolt right in and done in 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. All right, so we are trying to get the rear end in. Like stated before, we're doing a Watts link conversion. This rear end was built for a Watts link car or for your Watts link conversion, your older Crown Vics or your older GMs. It's the first time we've used this rear end for the Watts link conversion. Since we've been running it, we've always ran it as Watts link, factory brackets, bolts right in, moves on. So I was out digging in the back barn and found some Watts link conversion brackets and some control arms. And I thought, hey, we can make all this work. The lower control arms are just a factory control arm that's shorted that we've plated to complete pieces. They're plated down the sides, everything. They're going to be good to go. The uppers, we found one upper, and then we found another upper, missing the back half. So we built that today. I haven't welded it on yet. That way we make sure we put it in the right spot. Well, we're working on putting these in. Finding hardware, that was the hard part. And like I said, this is new for this rear end. Wouldn't fit over the factory bushing, so now we're cutting the bushings down to where it'll fit. We also noticed that where I put the holes for both of these, I just mirrored this one. Holes aren't low enough, so when we get it set down on there, it's hitting the top of the ears and the upper control arms. So instead of cutting this all out and having this just open, I've got some small plates here that I'm going to move my hole down, re-drill it, and then just weld that on there. And we should be able to then mount these up without having to cut all the center top out. The lower brackets, lower control arm slides up in it, you run your bolt through it, and then you just, wherever that lands, once we set our pinion angle, you just drill the hole in the side of the frame. Bolt that to the frame, and then we'll weld it to the frame as well. We already have our uppers drilled, and they're just hand tight up in the package tray where we can start getting everything set up. This stuff's such a mess. So we welded tabs on the outside to relocate the holes. And then we had to go in and open up the inside because it was, half a hole. So we should be good now. And then we had to open it up a little further down here because it was hitting the other part of the ear. Yeah. Seeing that, we're just gonna come back here and use that to play that. All right. So I think we're getting somewhere. One control arm is in the upper. We end up putting the tires on it to where it's a little more easier to move around. Also, in the process of that, I learned that like 3/4 of the wheel studs were loose. They are screw-in style, so we pulled them out, Loctited them, put them back in again. That was a whole debacle because you couldn't get the Allen in them because they'd been rubbing on the Ford retaining plate bolts. So you had to vice grip them out. Then take a deburr bit, clean up the hole where you get the damn Allen back in it. Neither here nor there. We've got it. So I built one control arm mount, or one end of the control arm. Y'all seen that. Well, I used some quarter wall tubing because that's what I had. It does not, no matter how you shake a stick at it, fit over the ear on the rear end housing. So I had to go to the machine or the metal shop in town. I got some 3/16 tubing, and we're going to start this process over and hopefully get this fixed or get this built and be rear end in it shortly. I really dirtballed myself when I said, oh, it shouldn't take but 15, 20 minutes. I knew better as soon as the words came out of my mouth. So here we go. All right, well, we are on the home stretch. Now that I regrouped, held my mouth right, stuck out my tongue, it's time to put springs in it, chain it down, and bolt everything tight. Hey, we're like close. See, getting one in is the easy part. It's once you get the first one in, it's wrestling the other. You know what I mean? Oh, no, wrong way. I knew it. Should have did it.
Do you need help?
I don't know.
You need me in there with another pry bar? The big one?
Yeah. This all that part about teamwork makes the dream work.
Put down in here?
Nope, 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 nope.
Okay.
There it is. Ah! Ho, ho, ho! I'm gonna try. that's gonna be sketchy. But I guess I don't know that anything we haven't done here hasn't been. Yeah, you can. Don't push the pedal.
Oh shit, sorry. How was I thinking?
I noticed. Thank God my fingers wasn't in there.
Not bad.
You know, y'all worry about me wearing Crocs. I'm perfectly fine out here 90% of the time. It's safe. It's when Chauncey's out here lending a hand when I liable to die. All right. All we gotta do is chain it down and then tighten all the control arms up. It's in. And then, of course, weld the front boxes on. Your boy's a whip pup, but we got it.